Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Coach Oak Show on Coach Oak TV. It's today, and you know what that means. It's time for another draft league battle. This is the last week of the regular season in UPC, and we're up against Bleedal. He was a replacement partway through the year, so record and team are very different than most of the year. They are still on the very edge of playoff race, so they need this win to make playoffs. I also am more in the thick of playoff race, but also need this win to make playoffs. In all likelihood. No, I do. I absolutely do. Never mind. Sorry. I have no tiebreaker situation if I lose. Um, I need a little bit of help if I win, though. There is a couple other games where things could go poorly in terms of me getting in. I need Tsumami to lose to Crypto, which Crypto's undefeated, so that definitely could happen, but also Crypto's locked for first place, so Crypto might not put forth top effort. We will see. And I also need Lunar to lose to Amethyst, who Amethyst is a little lower in the rankings, so that is definitely no guarantee by any means. Bleedal's team, though, that we need to focus on getting the win off on first, has a Mega Gengar, a Darkrai, a Zamazenta Crowned, which can Terra, Victini, a Gastrodon, a Florges, a Cyclizar that can use Shed Tail, Spidops, a Electros, and a Frostmoth that can Terra, which is also terrifying. Um, so basically, we have two strategies. First strategy, go on the offensive. Baxcalibur early with Terra Ghost for Zamazenta specifically. With the Earthquake and Ice Spear loaded dice is very dangerous. So there's a good chance, depending what I see, we might click set up turn one with Baxcalibur and try to punch a hole. Slash hopefully potentially sweep, even though I'm not worried about differential, but I think Baxcalibur is really strong here. At worst, it finds Scarfs. If I see Spidops, I'm leading Baxcalibur. And I am setting up and then trying to kill it and go on a run. Donphan is a little bit weirder. So, with the Donphan we have, with a Rapid Spin and a Salac Boost, so at +2, but that's not that unrealistic given sturdy, etc. However, obviously there's, in spite of sticky webs, etc., etc. But Rapid Spin and Salac, if we get it off, I outspeed everything naturally. So if I have killed the Scarf, which is probably either Darkrai or Victini, I am guessing Darkrai. Although I should probably do a quick calc that I did not do. Darkrai and Bascule Legion. In the rain, does Scarf Darkrai? Yes, Scarf Darkrai in the rain outspeeds Bascule Legion. So that is what I expect to be the Scarfer. And that is why, but I just want to confirm that stat so I'm not going crazy. That makes the most sense for me. However, I should against Scarf Darkrai is doing less than half with the Dark Balls to Baxcalibur, right? So this is why I'm saying I should be okay. And after a Dragon Dance, if we get the Icicle Spear that's only 4 hits, we kill Darkrai. So and I live a Focus Blast as well from full. It does up to 93.9, assuming Timid Scarf, which is what you would have to be to outspeed the Bascule Legion. So that's kind of the idea there. That's what we expect. Yeah. Something that resists ice, Terra from Frostmoth could be a problem, but I then have the Earthquake. So I don't know the exact sequence that might do it as long as I play my Terra and my situations correctly. But we will have to figure that out. There's definitely a world where like a Terra Steel Frostmoth could cause some issues. But we will have to see, and we could play some mind games there as well, because if we click Earthquake on that, etc., etc. But yeah, so Donphan just has Earthquake Stone Edge, Seed Bomb is for Gastrodon. Obviously, relying on Stone Edge is kind of bad, but I'm expecting to get sturdy, so Head Smash doesn't make sense. And I don't really want to go Rock Slide here. I need the damage. We do not expect Donphan to be a sweeper unless it is late game, and we have kept hazards off the field, which they don't have a ton of hazards. But we'll have to see. I think that's going to be an easier set than done. We have the Magearna, which is a very greedy setup set. This is kind of meant to be... Actually, let me get to this last. So, we have the Ditto is Rocky Helmet. I did not want a Scarf here. There is some mons where I think having Rocky Helmet chip, based on a Ditto that can copy recovery moves and things like that, is going to be potentially valuable. Namely Victini and Samacenta. I think that could be of important value. And Cyclozar is kind of the main thing here. Just do some chip to Cyclozar as well. Although obviously not a lot because of regen, but I want to come in. So this maybe should be something else, but I don't know exactly what. So that is what it is. Anyways, the Dottler. So Dottler is not even a Violite, it is Focus Sash. So again, hazards could be an issue. We might need a Burn Donphan to try to get those off. Trick Room, Sticky Webs, depending on situation. Less likely to click Sticky Web, I think, based on team, but potentially, depending on what the lead is, we can go with Sticky Web mode, especially if there is no Spide Ops. Trick Room is most likely to play here. I'm hoping to get a Trick Room off, then I'll Reflect or a Light Screen depending on the situation. Probably Light Screen, but to be determined. And then let Conk come in and do some damage. Guts, Flame Orb, Mach Punch, Close Combat, Knock Off, Poison Jab. Should do a lot of things, do a lot of stuff, and just hit hard. So Magearna, then I'm hoping at the end of setup when I still have the screen can help me take the weakness policy. Shift Gear, Draining Kiss, Stored Power, Shadow Ball. It is fairly bulky, but with a bit of speed. So the speed is the same speed as Donphan, so same idea. It speeds the natural stuff, does not outspeed Darkrai. So if we go Dottler, so like say I see no recovery, which is unlikely that they don't bring recovery because they have to recovery in a lot of stuff. Or clearing Torrential because they got Florges, Cyclozar, Frostmoth. Does Spide Ups have? I don't think so. Spide Ups doesn't get Rapid Spin, does it? Spide Ups. Rapid Spin? No. Defog? No, didn't think so. Okay. Yeah, so that's it with the recovery moves, or the clearing moves, but we'll have to see. I don't think you leave Frostmoth. I think is probably your most likely Terra this game, to be honest. I don't know exactly what Terra it's going to be, what they're going to respect with that. We will have to see. And then obviously Cyclozar is pretty obvious bring against my team, and it's also why I'm Ice School Spear on backs. Florges also, because Florges still gets defogged this gen, right? Well, we're playing on, but it got defogged at some point, right? I'm not crazy on that. Oh, wait. We go to the right format and double check that. Just so I'm not crazy. That's one. Yes, it does get defog. Cycles are Rapid Spin. Yes. And Frostmoth. Defog. Yeah. So I just have to keep that in mind. I don't think Frostmoth would have defog. I'm assuming Cyclizar will have Rapid Spin. So we'll have to see. But if we can clear it, Sticky Whip, etc. But Shift Gear, Shadow Ball, Draining Kiss, Store Power, in theory, kind of beats everything if it gets a setup. So we will have to see what will happen. But yeah, so that is the situation. To clear up the playoff picture a little bit, it's not the most cut and dry situation, but in general, if we win, we're in. If Tsumami um, and the Lunar lose, keep wanting to say Splurge, but it's Lunar, not Splurge. But there is also a differential piece that comes in with um, well, no, because if Tsumami wins, they beat. No. Tsumami and I could end up in a differential piece. So if we can get a big differential win, we want it. But obviously, the win is more important. Um, we're currently at -7. They're at -2. So it would need to be a pretty hefty win because I could get to -1 only. So no, differential does not matter. I need Tsumami to lose. So yeah, outside looking in, but we shall see what happens here. We're just waiting on them. They said they were making food and we'd be ready. Our game time was 10 minutes ago. They were making food 15 minutes before that, so this guy's food is better be just on it, on point. I'm not gonna lie, I'm putting on the Women's World Cup game on the side, but yeah, it's been a fun season. I don't even think I told you about the changes I made. Oh, they here. All right, so there is Spite Ops. There is a Spite Ops sighting. Dragon Dance. Toxic is probably worst case scenario. Circle throw. Oh, it gets circle throw. So that is not ideal. Um, Don't lose a speed tie, please, Ditto. This is going badly. Really, Ditto. Oh, that. Ditto. Okay. There's no good way to say this. This isn't great. I'll get my flame orb up, I guess. Oh no. Um. That was bad, man. I felt totally fine. Well, the more you know. Mach Punch is a roll to just kill here. We just click that, right? Psychic is so Mach Punch is a roll in my favor to kill. Psychic is a roll in my favor. Oh, that's if his life orb too. It's Scarf. Yeah, it's fine. Oh no, Mach Punch isn't a roll in my favor. All right. We killed the spider. He knows I Mach Punch. And I took about 20% on Bax and Conk. Ditto winning that second speed tie, actually. Well, no, because he would have hit Rocky Helmet anyways. So this obviously. Oh, I need to make his Amazenta quick. Whoops. Magenta. We'll just put Terra Ghost because that feels kind of likely. Body Press. Behemoth Bash. Psychic Fang. And I don't know. Terraplas? Trailblaze? Wild Charge. That makes sense. We'll do that. I guess I should just put Close Combat. And then we'll do a Zamazenta. That's just Body Press. And Defense. Terra Blast, we'll do like Terra Psychic. And Crunch. Sure. This dude is cooking! Holy! I'm in trouble. I don't know what I can sack. I need radar. Man. I don't need ditto. That was weird. I'm confused. I am confusion. Um, I think we go. I think we go conk. It's fine. Knock. Die. You should go gastro. Yeah, that's fine. Click C-ball. I still under speed. It's fine. Backs Cataba. I can't do that because then I'll set up more. Only +2. If I go Backs Caliber, get to +1/+1. Turn Ghost. Earthquake does not kill. Do I know how fast he is? I know he outspeeds. +1 Dawn Fan. 297. He does outspeed. But he should be. I'm not sure what his final move is. Oh wait, he's dark. That's worse. That's worse. Shift gear. It's too late now. You're here. Magirna +2 +1. Astro. Earth power won't kill. Store power kills most here. It's not over. It's not over. Store power drink. Magirna! Magirna! I wish I had Energy Ball instead of Shadow Ball right now. This should kill. Think this through. Think this through. Drain Kiss. Gets that back. 27. 79. I'd be just out of range. Of a crit. But if I miss, then it's just... Go for it. Okay, that's fine. Now we're one more plus. Now we definitely kill. Let's go. Let's go. Do the swap again. Go to the dark type. Go to the dark type. Go to the dark type. Don't be sash. Let's go. Magirna. 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 I thought I was cooked. Oh. Magirna. 3-0 win. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Oh gosh. Okay, I mean, to give you an idea why I'm so like, let's go Magirna. I think I did 2 kills on the year. I did not use Magirna well this season. Yeah, it was 2-3. It had a negative record. I have not used my Magirna or my Mega Kang well. Mega Kang is 0-2, but Mega Kang was a mistake. But I wanted to try it. Woo! No dead crunch. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I was screwed. If he leaves in, I am in trouble. I have to throw like 3 mons at that just to get a kill. Also, if he hadn't gone Gastrodon. That was my only thing to proc weakness policy. With what he brought in the end. Yeah, I'm still so confused why I swapped out. I'm trying to. His answers aren't making sense. But yeah, because I know I went quiet there because needing for playoffs. But the plan was Trick Room, Reflect, Die. um, I was assuming I was getting rid of Dottler. Somehow it survived. The only game it's come to, and it somehow was scared off of Zamazenta for the win. Let's go. Woohoo! Um, but it did all that, and then I was going to have to go Magirna Conk, if I'm remembering my calcs and turns. No, it was not like full, man. What was it at? 60 something? 64. Yeah, so I was going to do that. Man, I don't even know how I was getting out of that. That's only doing 20. But why does web scare you? I'm so confused. Like, even boosted, I'm only doing 40 with close combat. Anyways, yeah, that's the battle. I'm as confused as ever, but playoff hopes are alive. I probably should edit this, but you guys all know I'm not going to. Only the real ones stay for my actual outro because I always have like silence as I process the game. And that's why I'm not a famous YouTuber. Have a great day, everybody. Because Coach Oak said so. Goodbye and good night. Leave a comment if you got this far to say you're part of the top tier gang. Yeah, top tier gang for life. Boom. Goodbye and good night. Ba bang, everybody.